Well, hello, hello. Hey, Steph and Skip. We're not though. What's up, buddy? This is the one I refinished. That's my forever stem I got in the mail. M49. What the heck? Something's wrong with my computer. Daniel. Okay. That'll work, brother. Alright. My PC's all messed up. So I'm going to go to the phone. Because I can't see the comments on there. Yeah. Dirty. What's going on? What's going on? You just heard that repeat on here. For some reason, something's wrong with my computer. I don't know. I don't know what's up with it. But looks like I'm going to have to shut it down. Johnny, happy birthday, Onion. Everybody say happy birthday to Onion. Today is Onion's birthday. Hey, Dirty. Baby, I got your number. Say it, hey, Dirty. So it's Onion's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Onion. Oh, there goes my phone. Oh. Something's wrong with my phone. Or my iPad. Hang on. Hang on, folks. Hang on. Gotta do something here real quick. Alright. See if that fixed the problem. Alright. Are we back? Is everybody there? Okay. I gotta get a new stand for my iPad. Okay. Overall, let's go back. So, Daniel, yes, overall, I've been feeling pretty good. Onion, you probably did drink too much. That stuff, folks. I'm gonna drink a toast to Johnny Onion tonight. Kilted Piper Steve, how you doing, brother? Godcast with Josh Fritz, hey, brother. Jimmy Tobacco. Big Bad John. Steph, your address is hiding. Do you want me to show that so Onion can get it? Is it okay if I do that? Thank you. I will show it. There you go. Now everybody can email Steph and Skip and bug the hell out of them. Peach tea. Jimmy. What was that I was shaking? Anybody care to guess what I was shaking? Oh, we can call that mountain water. Look at that. That's some good stuff right there. I can neither confirm nor deny, old dirty piper. Oh. Happy birthday, Onion. Cheers, brother. We'll call that good old Tennessee mist. That's some good stuff. Look at that, I spilled a little bit. Don't want to spill it. So, anyhow, back to the cob. I got my Forever stem on there. Look at that, that's a beauty. Looks good. I sanded down my pipe, restained it. This was when you get the corn cobs in, you can get them smooth or you can get them rough. I get them smooth. Well, I decided to sand this down, and then I don't know where the BW is. I don't know if you can see the BW on there. It's hard to see. And I ordered a Forever stem. And in it, tonight, I am smoking Skiff mixture. Odie, that was a gift to me, and I just received for Christmas from my friend an even bigger jar, fresh. This one I haven't drank that much out of it, because it'll knock you on your rear end. 14-year-old Christmas cheer. Jeez. Is that any good, old dirty? I've heard different opinions on the Christmas cheer. Do I crave pipes or carve pipes? Organic burley. Daniel, I don't carve pipes now. My thoughts on the bulldog. I had a bent bulldog, and I gave it away in the last goal I had for 1,000 subscribers, and I regret giving it away because it was a great smoking pipe. No, wait a minute. Yes, I think that was one of the ones. I'm pretty sure. Good Lord, I have so many pipes. I'm pretty sure that was the one. Yes, that was the one that the one winner wanted. Maddie Murphy. Hello from Dublin, Ireland. Oh, it's good to see you from Dublin. Maddie, new to the pipe world. Well, welcome. Good morning, North Country. How are you? Don't want to. If I burn the carpet, Mrs. Bearded Welshman will not let me smoke in the house anymore. So if I burn the carpet, I have to put something over the carpet so she doesn't see the carpet. Did you get that, Steph? Onion sent you the message. So, Onion, happy birthday. See, mustache is a little long. Onion knows that feeling. Mustache gets a little long. You get to snack on whatever gets stuck in your mustache later. This stuff here, look at that. You ain't feeling good? Right there. Yeah, everybody say hello to Maddie. Maddie, I'm going to check out your channel. If I'm not subbed to you, I will sub to you. And speaking of subs, I'll wash that down with a little bit of tea, not sweet tea. Speaking of subs, thank you very much to all the new subscribers. I have jumped up significantly in subscribers. And I can't figure that one out. But thank you very much. And if you're a new subscriber, shoot me an email, johnbeardedwelshman@gmail.com. Let me know that you're a new subscriber so I can thank you. Yeah, Onion, we have to do a meetup here. Roanoke's only about 4 hours away. We could do it. So, Steph, are you still in the room, Steph? Or are you still in the room? Okay, Steph is still here. All right. Don't like it. I don't know what it is. I don't like it. It smells like... Shut up, send it to me. I'll email you, Steph. I'll send it to you. It smells like Levi Garrett tobacco. It smells like as if you smoked Levi Garrett tobacco. So, Steph, I will send it to you. I'll get a hold of you. We back and forth. I'll get a hold of you and get your address again, and I'll mail it to you. Wasn't that a song Willie Nelson sang? I'll roll it in a cigarette, smoke it anyway. No, it's "Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die." That was the song he sang. Throw it out. Old Dirty says, throw it out. I just, I don't, I like a lot of the codger blends and stuff, but I just can't get into it. I don't get it. How long have I been a pipe smoker, and what is your... Okay, Steph, I'll email you. I'll get your address again, and I'll get that sent out to you. Watching Die Hard. Yeah, it is on tonight, isn't it? Hey, John, how are you? Redman Golden Blend was actually my favorite. Levi Garrett was too. I used to lay my Levi Garrett out I'd open up the bag, flatten it, lay it open flat, and I'd soak it in Jack Daniels, and then I would put it in a baggie, and then I would chew it that way, in the sun, in a hot summer sun. Smoking the crooner on a Savinelli Bing. All right, good night, Steph. Thanks for coming in. if you take over, yeah, it would be better if you took over stuff. So anyhow, Daniel, I've been smoking pipes off and on for about 25 years. Always a corn cob. And then I started getting into more of the briars. By the way, these are much better without that 6mm filter when you do it this way. Get a Forever Stem, Vermont freehand. What was the other question you asked me? My thoughts on Penzance. Funny you should ask. Johnny, old Dirty Piper, sent me some Penzance. And hey, Tony from Rhode Island, how you doing? I don't think I acknowledged you earlier. Johnny sent me some Penzance, and it is phenomenal. Thumbs up for that one. It is great stuff. You sent me a whole tin. Thanks, Dirty. Great on me. Yeah. Macho Man. The cream of the crop. Yeah. Yeah. So, Penzance is excellent stuff. If you can get it, get it. Greg, Tunnel Take, how you doing, brother? Greg, you causing trouble in the YTPC? Are you causing trouble? Yeah, Maddie, unfortunately it is. Dublin Piper is who you need to get in touch with on YouTube. He's over in Ireland, obviously, Dublin, and he's got quite the stash. Yep, I send shoe polish over there. Wink, wink. So, but the Penzance is good stuff. Really good stuff. Bass Piper, how you doing? Bass Piper. Hey, Greg, somebody has to do it. Yeah, Dublin Piper hasn't posted anything in a while. I'm not sure what's going on there. How y'all like my beard? Remember last week it was big and bushy? I didn't cut any length off. I just trimmed that sucker down this way and over this way. Looks a little more clean. Cob every time. I would choose a Cob every time, Daniel. I don't like meerschaums. I had one. Don't like them. Old Dirty would smack me if I said that, in front of him because he loves his meerschaum. Well, I think Dirty's got a bunch of meerschaums. Yeah, Steve, Kilted Piper Steve. I'm doing a lot better. I've been doing a lot of... I got to the point where I'm just fed up with the pain. I don't take any of the narcotics anymore. I drink some Tennessee mountain water. No, I don't drink that every day. And I started doing research on what I could do above and beyond what I'm doing that physical therapy has me doing, and has, showed me what to do that I do at home. Pound of Lane 1Q came in. Yeah, what you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild? The cream always rises to the top. Yeah! I love the Macho Man. He died way too soon. Odie, if you like wrestling, Old Dirty Piper was a professional wrestler. He was one of the first guys. He was one of the guys that started the ECW. Started up with the ECW when it was, you know, when it first started. Old Dirty, and he holds 3 titles. He held 3 titles. Maddie, I believe that. Yeah, Ireland's got ridiculous with their laws on tobacco and stuff. And it's a shame because there's a lot of pipe smokers up there. This Skiff mixture, now of all the Sam Gawith blends, before you ask, Skiff mixture is my favorite. John, that's actually not too bad for the early morning pipe. That's actually not too bad. I would have thought more than that. I need to get me a good meerschaum. Or a good, what am I saying? Smack me silly and call me Lucille. Church warden. Watch the tunnel take. The tunnel take. I don't think, Greg, I don't think I've ever seen you smoke anything but a church warden. I might have seen you smoke something other than a church warden. I don't remember. Onion, how's the weather down in Virginia? Daniel, very good question about 9/11. We didn't know, EMS, fire, and police did not know what they were going into. And like any mass incident like that, you do what you have to do. First responders are trained to run into the face of danger, much like soldiers, okay? We run into danger because our job is to save people. And I think when we try to analyze it and think of what we could have done differently, and could we have saved lives if we'd reacted differently, no. They did what they were trained to do, and every one of those guys would tell you, because I would do it again. I would do it again. I was placed in some situations where it was dangerous, and those men and women, those brave men and women that died, if they were alive or they could come back from the dead, they would tell you they would gladly do it again because they saved a lot of lives. They got a lot of people out of those towers before those towers fell. Rowdy Piper. Yeah, I was trying to, 43 feels like 38 in Smithfield, Virginia. Is that where you're at, Base Piper? Yes, unit command does and doesn't. They were staged. There was a very good documentary of 2 French brothers. They were documenting the New York. They were doing a documentary on New York City firefighters, and they happened to be there on 9/11. And that documentary was on HBO. And I forget what it's called, but it was by 2 French brothers. And if you watch that, you can watch how command handled the situation. They did it by the book. They did it by the way they were trained. And there wasn't much else you could have done. I mean, you do what you can do. But anyhow, Odie, wrestling. Anyhow, what I was trying to do is I was trying to get Zoom set up. I feel like I'm shouting. Must be all that water I'm drinking. You know how when you drink you get louder. I was trying to get Zoom to set up, and I was going to have Dirty on, Old Dirty Piper. I almost called him Old Dirty Bastard, the rap singer. Old Dirty Piper was trying to get it so he could be on and I could interview him. Johnny's got some great stories that he could tell you about a lot of the guys that Odie you're probably familiar with. Johnny knows them. He knew them or he knows them. And a lot of those guys are dead. I know, Dirty. We're going to get out of that subject. But those guys, to put it to rest, Daniel, those guys did what they were trained to do. They had no idea what they were going into. None. Yeah, Dirty lost 60 wrestlers in 1 year. And if I can ever get, I have to pay for Zoom, and it's $15 basically a month. It's just not worth it. I don't make that much money on this channel. I don't make anything on this channel on YouTube. I don't make that much. That's why I'm doing more Parlor. There's Rumble. There's YouTube. Old Dirty Piper's on YouTube, UGE Tube. So it's not worth it right now to pay for it. And Old Dirty could tell you some stories. And I would love to interview him I would love to do a shoot on his career as a professional wrestler, because he's not wrestling anymore. And I'm okay to say this because I know Johnny would say it anyway, because of some of the stuff that he was taking to build up the muscles and stuff. And, he'll tell you, he was in on drug overdose. Yeah. So, John, Pittereese, North Country Fisher, all you guys, what's going on with Brexit? If Brexit, when it goes through, is that what they're saying? The tobacco tax is going to go sky high? Is that what's happening? Because I've been watching that, and I just, not a whole lot to comment about it. To save us from going into a big thing, Daniel, those buildings were supposedly built to take the impact. They should have. Man, I can't believe I went through. Well, I was smoking this pipe before I got on, so usually this pipe takes a while, but I was smoking before I got on. The building was meant to take the impact, but I don't want to get into conspiracies right at the moment. Let's see, what pipe do I want to smoke? I know. Where's it at? I'm going to smoke one of my custom builds with some Balkan Supreme. Andre. Yeah, I was just watching a thing on Andre the Giant. I grew up on that stuff, man. I saw him in Harrisburg wrestle Ken Patera here in Pennsylvania when I was a kid. I got to go. When I was an EMT, I worked in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and everybody knows Hershey is Hershey Park and chocolate and all that comes from Hershey, PA. And that patch gave me all access. So we went backstage, met The Rock, real nice guy, big show, huge. Who was the guy that had the hookers? Not Papa Shango. It was something. He was like a pimp type guy. He was nice. Triple H was a jerk. Now, I'm 6 foot tall, right? I'm 6 foot tall, and I met the big boss man who is no longer with us. He was there. He's a big dude. The Big Show, the Godfather. Met him. He was big. A lot of those guys were big. The Rock is about 6'4". They build him at 6'4", 6 foot, something like that. 6'4", something like that. I don't know. Who now? Charlie White, is that the Godfather? Old Dirty. And I'm 6 foot tall, and it didn't seem like The Rock was that big. I met Owen Hart. Unfortunately, he passed away. That was a tragedy, tragic accident. Owen Hart was just a sweetheart of a guy. Saw Vince McMahon walking by. Who else did I meet? There were a lot of them. And then we got to do a lot of the concerts. Met the Eagles when they did their Hell Freezes Over tour. Joe Walsh is burned out. PBD. Joe Walsh. I mean, he talks like this, man. Man. He's burned out, man. He overdid it with the drugs. Tatanka, you trained Tatanka too? See, I'm telling you, I gotta get Old Dirty on. I gotta either go to Old Dirty, which I might, and do another video and do a shoot video on professional wrestling itself, just on that. Thank you for all the thumbs up. Please give the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Met Rod Stewart, Reba McEntire, Aerosmith. Great concert. Aerosmith was an excellent concert. Brooks and Dunn. Met Brooks and Dunn. Yeah, Joe Walsh is a national treasure, man. Man, they all had their own tour buses, man. That's what I said to him. I said, why you got your own tour bus? Everybody got their own tour bus. And he said, when you're on the road, man, all the time, man, you just, I mean, he sounded like that guy from, what's the, Hank Hill, what was that show, that cartoon? And, got to see Frank Sinatra in one of his last concerts at the Hershey Park Arena, which is now, they don't use it for anything. They just use it for ice skating, and the hockey team practices there. And I tried to get backstage with my partner, my paramedic partner, and you couldn't. That's the first time, and the only, the King of the Hill, that's it. Hogan, I'm going to hide that. Old Dirty's not a fan of Hulk Hogan. I'll hide that one. But that was the only time we could never get backstage. They would not let us near Frank Sinatra. And and this was before the cell phones with pictures and stuff. We had cell phones, but you didn't have the capability of what we have today. We had those old brick Motorola's and those little Sprint cellular phones, the flip phones and stuff. You didn't have very good capability of taking pictures and stuff. But I just wanted to go back and meet him because Frank Sinatra is an American icon. And Hershey was one of his last concerts. Reba McEntire was really nice, really nice. She's short. I didn't think she was that short. She's pretty short. She always seems taller than what she is. Let's see, who else? I worked the NSYNC concert. That was a mess. We'll never wanted to do. After that, I was like, never want to. When they had the stadium there, Hershey Park Stadium, where the football team, high school football teams play, and that's where they had the concerts in the summertime. And we were on the outside track, the track that runs around the football field. We were on the outside track, and when we had to go into the crowd because somebody passed out, the temperature went up by 10, 15 degrees. It was that hot. So, and then Fish. If anybody knows who Fish is like the Grateful Dead. And when the Grateful Dead disbanded after Jerry Garcia's death, Fish pretty much soaked up all their followers. So Fish is a lot like the Grateful Dead, and I could tell you, I couldn't tell you how many arrests. I mean, there was just so many arrests made for that concert. We transported 85 people from drug overdoses and stuff, and bad trips on acid. And police cars were just filled with helium tanks. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, there you go. Frank Sinatra was the inside man for coke in the music industry. I couldn't tell you that. There's a few that have tried MMA. One has only been successful, and that's Brock Lesnar. Boxing, I don't know of any wrestlers that tried boxing. CM Punk tried MMA, failed miserably. Dave Bautista tried MMA, failed miserably. All right, Bass Piper, Merry Christmas to you, brother. You need to do a song. Sing a song for us, Bass Piper. I want to hear that voice. Yeah, Ken Shamrock was MMA, then went wrestling, then went back to MMA and failed miserably. Should have stayed in wrestling. He made more money there. And then, if you guys remember Steve Blackman is from my area, and he was labeled as the world's deadliest man or something like that. I don't know. He made his debut in Hershey at Raw in Hershey, and he was supposedly someone in the crowd, and he got pushed, and he jumped over the rails, and he kicked everybody's butts and stuff. Maddie, I'm going to show your thing because you put your email out there. It always asks my permission. Who do I think was the best wrestler in the WWE? Couldn't tell you. I have my favorites. Johnny would be a good one to say who the best wrestler was. And he picked Randy Savage. And that's who I would pick. The guy knew how to work a mic. He was great at shoot interviews. I think second to Randy on interviews, and it's just my opinion, Scott Steiner. Big Papa Pump. The man was great on the mic. I just watched a video of him. He wrestled last year in an independent, and he was moving so slow, and it was horrible. His hits when he would come across with his forearm was like it was slow. It was horrible. I watched it on YouTube, and I thought, it's horrible to see him because Rick Steiner, his brother, is in phenomenal shape. That's a guy I wouldn't want to mess with. Rick Steiner was a tough SOB. Miss Elizabeth, meet your boy Ric Flair. Ric Flair was great, knew how to work the... See, Old Dirty will tell you, I'm not an expert on professional wrestling, but Old Dirty would tell you because he's the expert in the room on it. It's not about how you looked. It's how well you worked in the ring. How good you looked didn't rank very high. It was how well you worked in the ring, and it was how well you did on the mic. If, yeah, age is not kind. There was wrestlers that they would do an interview. They were horrible. They didn't know how to. Batista was one of them. He was a great wrestler, but he couldn't. But he made it in the movies. Ric Flair and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is supposedly the greatest wrestling match to go down in professional wrestling. That's what all the analysts say. But I mean, there's been a lot of good matches, and it's entertainment. It's entertainment. When I was a kid, thought it was real. Jim Hellwig, is that Dirty? That's the Warrior, right? Ultimate Warrior. Yeah. Dirty fought him. Dirty, didn't you fight the Ultimate Warrior? Or was it Randy Savage? One of them, you told me the story that he beat the snot out of you with his belt or something or other. I got to do an interview with Old Dirty. I mean, he was telling me how that. I mean, he just beat that, and he took a beating. Old Dirty Piper took a beating. You know, yes, the outcomes are set up, but these guys are athletes. They're taking bumps, they're taking hits, and sometimes they don't pull their punches in time, and they hurt some people. There's people that have been knocked out. Shawn Michaels passed out in the ring and almost died, but I think it's because he was exhausted because he partied too much. That's just my opinion. Don't take me at that. You know, that's just my opinion. I mean, there have been people that Stone Cold Steve Austin's a great one too. I mean, look, he got his neck broken in the ring. Ended his career. Owen Hart ended his career. And it was an accident, you know? And it happens. Droz was another one. He got pile drived on his neck and broke his neck. I mean, it was an accident. Yeah. RVD. Yeah, the Warrior. Dirty, I'll save it, but Dirty got his butt handed to him by the Ultimate Warrior, and the guy was like a beast in the ring, according to what John told me. The story was incredible. Rick Rude. I always liked Rick Rude. They said he was a great family man, and he was nothing like his character. Nothing at all like his character, and people loved him. But he was a good guy. A lot of these guys are good guys. Vader, Van Vader, I didn't like him. I didn't like him too much. Scott Hall, I liked him. But, and Johnny Hotbody, that guy was he was a real piece of work, Johnny Hotbody. AKA Old Dirty Piper. That was his ring name, Johnny Hotbody. Look it up. Look it up. Main difference between wrestling and sumo wrestling. Sumo wrestlers throw you around. Pro wrestling or wrestling is all about the holds and grappling and moving. Sumo wrestling's all on the feet and you try to push the guy out of the circle. Wrestling's about it's a test of strength. Dirty says they're both fixed. Sumo is fixed. Who was the sumo wrestler that went into Yokozuna? He would know, but he's dead now. I think he's dead. I think Yokozuna died. Football's fake too. It's all rigged. Kayfabe, brother. Kayfabe. Most people don't know what kayfabe is, Johnny. I mean, you look at the tragedies. That was a tough sport. Old Dirty could tell you. The Grandmaster. George Animal Steel. I just watched the thing on him. A lot of people hated him because they said he was all about himself. Tony Atlas. And he would throw you under the bus. And he was basically an agent. And if he didn't like someone, he'd go to McMahon and say, get rid of him. You know, and he ruined some guys' careers. That's according to Tony Atlas, Mr. USA. But anyhow, what was I going to say? World's Strongest Man competition. I don't think those are fake. Eddie Hall and the House, or the Mountain, Hafthor Bjornsson, are going to have a boxing match in October. They're both retired. They're slimming down. Eddie Hall looks great. the world's strongest man, Eddie the Beast. Tony Atlas loved to smell feet. You saying he was a freak? He was a freak? But anyhow, I don't know how we got on the wrestling topic. I got to do an interview because it's just fascinating. Some of the stuff that went on. Steve Blackman now has a bail bonds company. He's still as big as he still looks mean, still looks tough. Out of Harrisburg area, Blackman's bond, something like that. Blackman's bond, something. He's a bond agent, and I saw him in a parking lot at a grocery store one day, and I walked up to his SUV, and he kind of looked at me like, "What are you doing?" He was working, and I said, "Hey, you're Steve Blackman," and he kind of just looked at me, and I said, like he didn't know what I was going to do. The lethal weapon, they called him, the lethal weapon. Hey, Grimble. I'm going to show that one. And he was, at first he was kind of like, he seemed like he was irritated that I was bothering him. But then he was cool. I talked to him for a little bit. I said, I watched you when you were wrestling and stuff, and you're the real deal. And he's considered one of the toughest professional wrestlers ever. But he's also trained in martial arts. He's just a freaking... He's a big dude. He's a big dude. I know that. But he was a nice guy. He was accommodating. And then I knew he was working. So I left it after a while. I left it at that. I didn't want to bug him too much. Because I didn't, he was working. He was doing his job. But yeah. All those guys, Odie. Chuck Norris, yeah, he's a real bad dude. The man won when he was young. He was considered the most powerful kicker. You know, he could kick you, and nobody wanted to be kicked by Chuck Norris in a karate match. Well, he was friends with Bruce Lee. What's that tell you? Bruce Lee watched him in a tournament and said, I want him in the next movie as a villain. I think it was Enter the Dragon. They had a classic fight in that movie. The best scene in the movie was when Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris fought. That was cool. That was cool. So, is everybody ready for Christmas? I gotta wrap Mrs. Bearded Welshman's presents. Watch City Cigars. Speaking of Watch City. Oh man. I jarred it up. I have 2 jars. I have Ahab. Old Black Magic and Ahab's Comfort. I don't know. Odie, I don't understand why he wore rubber bands. I guess it was just a gimmick. My kids were all over on Saturday. We did our Christmas with all my children and my grandson on Saturday because everybody's scattered and all that. And they're all worried about COVID. And I'm not. I don't wear a mask. Only when I go to PT and the doctors. Other than that, I don't really want to wear a mask. I was in Lowe's tonight and I've been going to Lowe's ever since this thing started, and no one's ever said anything to me. No, I didn't smoke any pipes with them. AZ Hawk Clash 16. I'll have to look you up too. Welcome. Thank you for all the thumbs up. I appreciate it, everybody. Oops. Oops. Went out. Okay, I'm back. I was on the phone. The phone's where I look and see what everybody's saying. Because for some reason my computer's not working right. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you. I've been getting these phone calls from these people saying, hey, why'd you call my phone? So, warning to you all, you need to contact your Attorney General, the Attorney General of your state. And I said, I'm not calling your phone. Is anybody saying anything to you? No. I said, did you say hello? The last guy I talked to. He said, yes. I said, bad move, dude, bad move. It's a scam, and what it is these people are they're calling your phone, you answer, they take your phone number, and they call other people, and they're telemarketers, or they're trying to sell you something, or they're trying to do something, but they're using your phone number. That's how they're getting around you have the do not call list. That's how they're getting around it. They're somehow able to steal your phone number like they steal your identity. And last week, my Instagram got hacked. My Instagram, I have 3 Instagram pages that got hacked. So I had to go in, change the password, and report it to Instagram. The Great Conjunction is tonight. What's that? So be careful. If you don't recognize the number, knock that off of my shoe. If you don't recognize the number, do not pick up the phone. Let them leave a message. I wouldn't pick up the phone. I don't. If there's a number on there and it doesn't have somebody's name and I don't know the number, I'm not picking it up. It's not going to happen. So I contacted my Attorney General's office, and that's what they told me. They're taking your phone number and they're using it for their own purposes to gather your information. Look, this is a computer. So everything you have on your computer at home, all your passwords, all your information is all on here. And if they can hack in and get it, they're going to hack in and get it. And I think that's how they got to my Instagram. They went in and hacked in and got my Instagram, and that just, I was very, very upset about that. I've had identity theft years ago. I'm talking 20-some years ago, twice. And the first time was expensive. I had to use an attorney to get out of it. The second time, I just reported it and it was all taken care of. And then I found out who was doing it. There's a guy that had the same name as me, lived in the same town. And he got himself into some legal trouble as a result of it. So, but I had accrued $20,000 in debts, and I had no idea how they got there. And I had to get an attorney to fight it. It cost me about $3,000 or $5,000 to fight it, but it's better than $35,000. It got me out of all of it. Now there's all these ways you can be protected. When you call and you report it wasn't you, you're not responsible. Back then, it wasn't like that. That's the problem with the digital age. It's the problem with it. It's what I don't like about the digital, everything digital. I turn my tracker off on my phone. I don't do the COVID tracking stuff. If I'm going somewhere and I know that there's going to be no coverage, I shut the phone off. Pretty soon, I'll be doing like some people do. I probably won't be taking my phone with me If I do, I'll probably turn it off. And if I need to use it, I'll use it. I'll turn it on. But I just don't like to be looked after like that. Shameless plug. Hey, all right. It's okay, Maddie. Everett. Everett Young. Liking your videos, Everett. And your Instagrams. I like them. Good to have you with us. I'll finish this pipe out and then call it a night. As a matter of fact, I might have a little bit more Tennessee water. We'll call it water. OBX, I didn't see you come in. I'm just staying home, Grimble. Wife and I are just two of us. We're going to get up in the morning. We're going to open our presents that we got each other. And we're going to relax. Woo! Oh, hoo, hoo. That was a big gulp. That's good stuff, though. You can. It's not like I can drink that. It's like drinking Southern Comfort. I can just drink and drink and drink and drink and drink. And it's that good. It's not like most of the whiskeys that you have out there. And you drink it and you're like, whew, man. It's not hard on you. Can't say what I got my wife. She's in the other room. She'll hear me. So. And then New Year's is coming up. We don't celebrate New Year's. We don't. I'm too old for that stuff anymore. When we lived in Hershey, we lived in town, a block away from the center of town. And they used to do a celebration. And the one year they had 15,000 people in the square. And they dropped the Hershey Kiss, or they raised it, whatever it was that year. They used a big Hershey Kiss. Steph, you're back. Nakatomi Plaza, y'all. What in the world is that? So Everett, on the 26th, you guys go on lockdown for 2 weeks. That's what they're ordering. Paco Rumblefish. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to have you. Yeah. Wow. Dirty posted a video tonight. Old Dirty Piper. Check it out. It's called Pipe Stud or Pipe Dud. Watch City Cigars and McClellan's. Wonder where you got the McClellan's from. Don't know. Do hard or die hard? Hey, Steve, Kilted Piper. Steve, good night. Loving your videos, brother. Keep them coming. Have a Merry Christmas. That's right, Everett. You're in Ontario. Yeah, a friend of mine's from British Columbia, and they're on it too. I think the whole country's pretty much. Or is Ontario part of British Columbia? I don't know. Die Hard. Steph, you've been drinking. You've been sipping on a little bit of Grandpa's cough medicine. Can't spell. Now you finally got it right. Meager in. Good evening. Oh, I dropped something back there. Okay. Ontario's different province. I know Canada's really cracking down on a lot of their. I don't get it. Yeah, Texas. You want to stir some trouble? Go to Texas. You won't make it out of Texas alive. Unless all the Californians keep moving there, and then it turns into a liberal state. Not that I'm taking sides. Yes, I am. I don't watch the news. I get all my news from Old Dirty Piper. I don't watch the news. I haven't watched the news in a long time, and I don't care to. Austin. My brother lived near Austin, and he said it was getting out of control. They moved up to Marshall, up north in Texas. He said Austin's just it's like the only radical left city, and it's a shame because it's beautiful in Austin and the surrounding area. It's a beautiful area, but the city itself is big time libtards. Trump will be president. Yeah, I think you're right, Dirty. I agree. Yeah, they got that. It is a shame, Meager. It's a beautiful city. My brother lived there for almost 2 years, and I used to drive truck, and I'd go there, and we'd go into the city to get dinner sometimes, or if they had something going on. And I was really disappointed. They had some festival going on. Man, it was like a bunch of freaking hippies. It was just, it's an artsy fartsy town, and that's fine, but very liberal minded, it's just a shame. Monday Night Raw. There you go. Go watch Monday Night Raw. John Pittereese, I am not going to show that. It's asking me to show it or hide what you said. I'm not. Steph says, don't Cali my Texas. Condor. Who makes the Condor? Is that a C&D or is that a DLPs? Over-the-counter blend in the UK. Telling you, this Balkan Supreme is outstanding. Can hear Merle barking. Wow, we're up to 20, man. All right, I'll keep it going a little longer. Thanks for all the thumbs up. And Steph, you're missing Die Hard, and that tells me where I stand compared to Bruce Willis. You touch my heart, Steph. You touch my heart. I'm verklempt. You love me, Steph. You and Skip love me. Did you guys know that Steph and Skip are getting a tattoo of my face on their bodies? Did you know that? They told me they were going to do it. They told me they were going to do it. I'd take you over and show you the picture that Steph did of Merle. I think did I show that? I didn't show that on here. Y'all hang on. I'm going to go get the picture that Steph did of Merle. I love it. I don't know if I showed it. Are you home? This was painted by the artist formerly known as Steph Kane. Look at this. That's my baby Merle. That's my baby Merle. I love it. That hangs next to me in my bedroom on my bed, on the wall next to my bed. Yep. Every day I see that. Thank you. I love it so much. If I ever win first place, okay, I'm going to pay Chad to lose so I can win. And then you guys get tattoos. Yes, Steph did do a time-lapse video of this. I love it. It's phenomenal. I just love it. I think it's great. PVD, you ordered Balkan? And Corvette Jim's having a drawing? How did I miss that? I don't do a lot of gauze because I don't win. And I have a lot. So I like it when other people have a chance. Because I did a lot of gauze when I was first in the YTPC. But I have a lot of stuff. I really don't need anything else. And I did one for TPI. Mark's not on tonight. TPI. And I won a really nice K-Woody. I won that. Smoke's great. Love it. Yeah, I'm going to take out a loan and I'm going to pay everybody off. I'm going to pay everybody off so I can win. And then I get to pick where you guys put the tattoos. I want Skip to put his right here on his forehead. Yeah, Mark's a good guy. Mark's doing a raffle right now for a pipe. I don't know when that's over. Carter Hall. He's doing a raffle. So get over to his channel. Check it out. He's raising money for a great cause. Going to some great people. And it's a nice pipe. Yeah, Steph, you guys, talk about wrestling is rigged. Steph and Skip Kane rigged the drawings. They win. They win a lot. What's that tell you? Something's up. But I don't do them because I have a lot. I just got a pound of Lane 1Q in. I got a pound of Balkan Supreme in. I'm going to order another pound of the Balkan Supreme. I'm going to order another pound of Lane 1Q. I've got all this other stuff. I've got over a pound of Skiff mixture. That's just some of it. I got a bunch of Elizabethan. I got a bunch of Presbyterian. Got a lot of early morning pipe. Balkan mixture. Dunhill. Well, it's Peterson Flake now. Peterson Flake. Great stuff. And then, I just filled the tub. This is all stuff people sent me. Dirty. Old Dirty hit me. He bombed me twice. He bombed me twice, and he bombed me good. But we traded on some stuff. So he can. Yeah, I know where Skip's got it. All right, John. You have a good night. Thank you for joining us tonight. And you have a Merry Christmas. I'm stocking up though on the Vulcan and the Lane 1Q, and I'm probably going to go down to Boswell's and pick up another box, the big boxes of the Sam Galwith Skiff mixture, because they have that in stock. They got a bunch of them. They're like $50 for a box of them. Yes, you are, Steph. Rattin, smattin, bracket, spack a racket, spattin, rattin, battin. Met your moms. Oh, sons of. Oh. That's a funny joke, Steph. That is a funny joke. My mom says I'm special, because I got this metal plate that runs in my head, and I have to wear a helmet when I ride the bus. They don't like me to lick the windows. They call me window licker. Steph, are you guys doing a Saturday? This Saturday? Yes, and Old Dirty, I'm going to pick up some more Northwoods, because Northwoods is one of my favorite blends now. I made the mistake a few years back of buying 4 ounces. I think it was 4 or 6 ounces. Smoked it, went, man, I don't like it. Gave it away. Big mistake. I should have just put it on the shelf and went back. I smoked it again this year, about a month or so ago, and it was outstanding. And I hooked Old Dirty up some. Pump up the volume. Who sang that, Steph? You're so smart. You know music. Pump up the volume. It's cloudy here. I don't think we're going to see it. We're supposedly getting some snow tonight around 9 o'clock. Yeah, Ben. Ben, welcome. Pipe Grump. Hey, brother, how you doing? Ben Greenman, welcome, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. From Boston, Sam Adams. Good beer. You guys got Sam Adams. We have Yingling. Yingling beer comes from my area. Well, not far from here. Nope, Jeff and Christina. Aromatics and Hello Kitty Piper going on live. We have to have a drive to the mountains. Oh, okay. Well, we will miss you this week, Steph. And Skip, too. Ben, where are you from? Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your seats. Curmudgeon Piper is in the house. Let's all grab some tacos and celebrate. Merry Christmas, Mudge. Albany. Been up there numerous times driving truck. I am just Curmudgeon Piper is on. The Mudge has graced us with his presence. It's a beautiful night. That's it, Mars. Pump up the volume. Dance, dance, pump up the volume. Tacos. Tacos for Christmas. Doug, tacos for Christmas. I swear I'm going to send you tacos. I swear it's going to happen. I'm going to send you tacos. And I hope it gets lost in the mail, so by the time they get to you, they're moldy and smelly, and you'll really love them. Old tacos are good tacos. You should start your own business, get a truck, and call it Curmudgeon Piper Taco Truck. Doug, I regret I was not able to meet you when you came up and took a trip to Boswell's when you were up in the area. I do regret it. I honestly think that Doug is a taco lover. He's a closet taco lover. I think he is, because he likes the guacamole. Fish tacos. Walking tacos. Doug, you can't tell me you've never tried a taco ice cream. It's a taco shell with ice cream in it. You've never tried that. Has anybody tried that? It's good stuff. I'm going to write a song. Taco, taco man. I want to be a taco man. Yeah, Choco Tacos. They're good. Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay. Merle's out. Mrs. Bearded Welshman must have let him out. Alright, folks. This pipe is done. And now the end is near. I'm going to go and grab a taco. I'll put some sour cream in the middle with some tomatoes. I'll crunch the taco down. And later on, I'll sit on the potty. Oh, Lord, would you look at this? I taco farted. Ron Hardcrackers. That song was dedicated to Doug the Curmudgeon Piper. Old Dirty, here's what we can do. I'll come down and good night, PVD. I'll come down and we'll do a video of us eating tacos and we'll send it to Doug. As long as I don't sing it anymore, you don't like that? Come on. That's the chairman of the board. I should put that song together, record it, and then next year when you do your Sinatra Christmas night, you can play it and everybody can dance. Yeah, Ron, we are all praying for you, brother. To be on a serious note, you are in our prayers, my friend. You are in our prayers. You got this. Ron, are you okay if I share a little bit about it? So we can get some more people to pray for you. Larry Lepore. Oh, brother Larry, I love country music. I'm a big Merle Haggard fan. If you go to my playlist, you'll see some of my songs that I did on there. I did some Keith Whitley, Merle Haggard, Travis Tritt. I got a couple of live videos on there when I played at the bar. For those of you who don't know, Ron Hardcrackers Ward, Ron had cancer, and he was deemed cancer-free, and they took the PICC line out. The PICC line is surgically implanted into you so they can give you the chemo. And they found that he has to come back in and he has to do chemo again because they found some cancer. So my request of all of you that are watching is to keep Ron in your prayers that, again, he kicks cancer's butt so that he can live a long and happy life without having to deal with this chemo. Chemo is a real pain in the rump to deal with. Not that I've ever dealt with it. I know people who have, and it is not fun. So keep Ron in your prayers. Him and his family, they need it. So, anyhow, folks, I appreciate you joining me tonight. I'm going to call it quits. It's almost 8:30, an hour and a half on. I appreciate everyone. I thank you to all the new subscribers, all the guys and gals that came on here, Larry Lepore, the new people, Ben Greenman, and everybody. Yeah, Die Hard is brutal. Thank you very much. I am blown away by the amount of support. Good night, Grump. By the amount of support. I never dreamed of having 1,100. I think that's where I'm at. Am I close to 1,100? I'm at 1,100. Yeah. I never dreamed of having that many subscribers, and 1,100. Yeah, 1,124 subscribers as of right now. I never dreamed of it, and I'm just humbled by it. So I appreciate it. And there are a couple people that need to get up over 1,000. We need to get Johnny, Old Dirty Piper. We need to get him up and over 400, and we need to get Curmudgeon Piper up over 1,000. And Stephen Skip Kane, they're real close. There are so many people that should be higher in their subscriptions, but they will get there. They will get there. So appreciate y'all coming on. Enjoy your movie, Die Hard movie, and thank you, Ben. And I will see you all next week. I don't know if I'll put a video out this week. I might do something later on. What's today? Today's Monday. So I might do something Wednesday maybe. I might put a video up. Depends on what's going on. We have to do some stuff here, take care of some stuff, me and the missus, and have to get all that done. So thank you very much. Everybody have a great night. I love you. God loves you. God bless you all. And I will see you on the next one. Yeah. You lose subs quicker than your hair, Old Dirty. Well, you know, it's good to be hated, isn't it? And I'll see you all on the next one. I love you all. Light 'em up.